that part. Who said you will win the next election? Who said so? Who said NPP will win the next election? You kill somebody's husband, and it will shock you that the people that are writing, "Oh, honorable, rest in peace," what they did to the MP, people have been looking for that opportunity for a long time.
The Punch TV. Adolfo no mama makwa baba ye the Punch TV so make sure say any day di kan na dey hwe channel ya na che say obe subscribe dey ama ye no like no share we so abeja wadwen che e comment section ho enso e dey aka ye ho abusuafo say wa onim say the Punch TV dey ba na current stories ne political affairs bia say the Punch TV dey dem ba kope abusuafo so amle america say story bi flow so abebo form ama che say apai ama che say gentle ha obi e twene sere ne abasa abusuafo mma yenko hwe story ne mra ye ba ye de mu nchiremu nyina ebebrem.
This is what I will want to reiterate before I get to verse number 12, where the Bible said, "Then they will deliver you up to be afflicted and they will kill you." I visited this 3 weeks ago, and when I heard of the death of the MP who have passed on, this scripture came to mind. 2015, there was an NPP chairman. I'm still in Ghana at 67. I have not gone out of that. I'm still in Ghana. Today I'm going behind the neighborhood to come into the neighborhood. 2015, there was an NPP chairman by the name Adam Mahama. He was killed by acid or through acid. 2015, by the investigation of the police, when I was reading the police report of their investigation, I was so surprised and shocked. Surprised. Somebody can go into politics to come and serve their community or their nation, and they can be killed. Somebody is thinking of killing you. Then I tell you, who sorry no pa perform. You don't believe it, but I'm telling you. Yeah. I have made a very, very controversial statement. When you are praying by warfare, channel some of the prayer to your church. There are demons seated as human beings in your church who are willing to kill you. To kill you. I just made a very controversial statement. Yeah. If I am saying that people want to kill you in church, then as for politics, you bet I am honestly speaking, Mrs. Apark, I pray for all our politicians, including the wicked ones, the venomous beast, brute beast. I pray for all of them. These honorables, not all of them are honorable. Some of them are ready to, push a blade through and slit your throat in broad daylight. A nation that is 67 is ready to poison people to death. They are ready to do so. What are they looking for? Power. How sure are you about that power? How sure are you about that power? Who said you will win the next election? Who said so? Who said NPP will win the next election? Who is saying that?
The Punch TV.
It is God who make leaders. Yeah. Daniel chapter number 4 and verse number 17, the Bible makes a submission in the scriptures. Look at this. It said, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers and demand by the word of the holy ones to the intent that the living may know that the Most High, the Most High rules in the kingdom of man." God! Honest will be your hina or your hina. Men found your mobile, tie the American. You are already
The Punch
people's fathers and their husbands. Look at the pain you have caused this young pastor lady. The wife of the MP is a woman of God. She is a pastor. She preaches the gospel. You went to touch the anointed of the Lord when the Bible said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. I'm telling you why up to today Ghana is crawling. There is blood on our hands. Blood of innocent people, including JB Dankwa Edu, including JB Dankwa Senior, including the blood of our, fathers who we kill by petty party sentiments, political sentiments. You kill somebody's husband, and it will shock you that the people that are writing, oh, honorable rest in peace, are the masterminding orchestration behind the honorable. Be very careful, because if you are not, you can die before your time. I just told you something. That the honorable died. Died. 45 years full of blood. Old men are walking about. 45 years you are ready to kill. Old men are walking about. We have tenacity and strength to think of useless things. Like let's take him out. Let's take him down. We are ready to do that, but we are not ready to fight against madness like LBGTIQ+. We are not ready to, stand against. I mean, can you imagine a sovereign nation like Ghana standing here and they are begging and saying that, oh, Ghanaians, take it easy, because if we sign this document, it simply means that we will not get aid. You are 67 and thinking of aid? 67! What does Utamo chance go be? One will be atam the chance about. You are a shameful nation. You are a disgraceful nation. You are a nation reduced to nothing. I'm talking to Ghana. You are a disgraceful nation. I'm going to read a scripture, and after this scripture I will make 7 statements. These 7 statements is for Ghana. To hymns and all that, praying in tongues and all that, reading liturgies, whilst people are desperately desperate. May I make us a match? I'm talking to you, people in the teaching ministry and Ghana Education Service, whether government or private. Police for West, soldier West. There are message in video. I'm telling you. What they did to the MP, people have been looking for that opportunity for a long time. You're rough! They will start punching. You're rough, they will start punching. I'm telling you, long time. I was shocked the other day while I was walking, and a young boy came to me and said to me, your phone has been tapped for 4 years. I said, by who? He said, can I have your phone? I gave it to him, typed few codes into it.
The Punch TV.
Took this phone, check, same tap for 4 years. I didn't agree with phone. At the end of that, you are living in a dangerous terrain, because listen to what I'm about to tell you. There are wicked people in nice clothes. wicked men and women.
The Punch TV.
There are people that are ready to shed innocent blood. I want to stand here and commiserate with that woman of God. Your husband did not deserve to die. You may be looking at it from a news angle. Oh, a news binaba. Dr. Grace Boadu was buried yesterday. Afunle. Less than 30, less than 40 years. Afunle. So then now you see that the nation is ready to sacrifice emergent blood. Older people are walking about in service. Older women are ministers. Where are the young people? Where are the young people? Are stood creative, sharp to be able to do stuff. Because the young people are not ready, to take responsibility. I love it when my father, Reverend Eastwood, made a statement during the Reloaded. He said, how can they rest and hand over to the next generation when the next generation have no preparation or preparedness to take the baton? And so, we are like a people running a baton relay race. Listen, where, I run and I ought to give the baton to the next person to run, and this one runs and ought to. Rather, when we run and we ought to run to the finish line to meet the person waiting for the baton, we drop it halfway and run to the finish line. So by the time we get to the finish line, there is no baton for that generation. So the generation will have to run back to where we dropped it and go and pick it and run forward. So Ghana is always running back. 67. Anybody who is a traveler, you travel around the world, you will bear with this statement. Statement number 1, Ghana is behind the world 300 years. The way Ghana is right now, this is how America looked like 300 years ago. And our leaders are here boasting of empty words. Ghana is the best economy that grew, GDP growth at Africa's biggest economy. Are you serious? Are you serious?
The Punch
TV are saying, well, I don't agree with you. I am not asking you whether you are agreeing with me. Misa will say, what I'm talking about is not about opinions. When you make kasa, opinions don't matter, mine and yours. It doesn't matter. Our opinion is of no account. When the Lord, he said, God rule, the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. And look at the last line, and gives the kingdom to whosoever he wills. When you mean the pen warrior, he gives the kingdom to whosoever he wills. Your opinion to God does not matter. My father, Bagu said before he died, at the age of 100, when I used to take him around Accra, drive him around Accra and all that. Sometimes when I'm driving him around Accra, he starts crying. And I felt that it was a phenomenon because Nana Sotia said, no, anytime I come to visit him, he cries. So I thought that maybe it is a thing about old people. When they see you, they start crying. The man looked at me and said, there is no hope for the coming generation. I said, why? He said, look at all these people selling in traffic. My father looked at people selling in traffic and started crying. And then a person was carrying a child. behind it. My father said Abofreya was share chiri in the school.
Abusuafo story no na yakɔhwɛ de aba no na kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm kɔ so Ghana ha nsɛm kɔ so kurom ha kyerɛ sɛ de hia sɛ obenya wo data na obɛba ntentan no so abusuafo kyerɛ sɛ wobetumi asere a wobetumi adwa wani betumi agye a na kyerɛ sɛ social media no so de so bia etimi eba so sɛ de nkɔfoɔ ka sɛ digital no no nyen blaso na eso enche me a me di dwumadi ho chia me frɛ me nana agyeman wo me so na frɛ me NY ja meje so na mama piao peace out
yama owi akwa baba Mansa Media College. Mansa Media College a school power ya che TV so ene radio so dwumadie a ya so ye e wo Kumase atonsu babia wo bia opese oba Mansa Media College a na do hu dwumadie yedi ne hono a yentie dwumadia yedi no Mansa Media College
se usua bribi wo media mu ana opese ohunu bribi biara efa media ho ensu eche kra
Mansa Media College e wo homa
ye wo akyerɛkyerɛfo a wakwadere yie wa adetwe mu na in studio ni ye newsroom de editwam wonsam twemu no ye kyerɛ bribi te se kasebo akenkan ni sinitwa ni bebura ekeka ho wo multimedia mu nso ye kyerɛ bribi te se sini mfoni asiesie mfoni nitwa ni bebura ekeka ho ye betumi nso aboa ama wo de na otwepe asunya bribi wo nkitahodie adwuma ahodo nyinaa mu esan se ye wo yankasa foni nti aboe biara ye ma ya adesuafo kwan ma okɔyɔ de ya kyerɛ wɔn adesua dan mu no
ahwefo ehu ekame ese obi biara wo le bosomtwe ase enim abakɔsɛm a efa nsuo yi ho menya abofra ketewa bi wɔ ha ɔno so sɛ onim abakɔsɛm a efa le bosomtwe ho
abusuafo ye mama kwaba eba Ghana Pages TV so emra so se the trending issues near kɔsoɔ ɛwɔ abɛɛfo tentan fidie ne so ɛbɛsomo midin na eje wa akɔdeɛ
Mansa Media College ya ma de we hia bia wo nkutahodie mu